What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be making a different style video. It's not gonna be primarily a benchmark video, but still gonna be a benchmark video. But I'm gonna be showing you guys what is, in my opinion, the best value $200 GPU right now. I'm gonna be placing up against another $200 GPU that is also a great deal, just to show you how much performance you can get for $200 right now with the market crashing. Let's get straight into this. All right, so the GPU I personally went with for the sub $200 mark is the GTX 1080 Ti. The price of the 1080 Ti is more like around $220 on eBay, but in my local market, there's 5 or 6 examples going for $200 right now. So it's not impossible to find, but I know some people are gonna be like, well, on eBay it says $220. But it's actually like 200, you know, and with the GPU prices going down, like it should be going down as well. I mean, a lot of these cards used to be mining cards, but don't be afraid to buy a mining card. If you ever watched the Linus Tech Tip video about, you know, testing GPUs that have been mining for years, like you can see that the clock speeds are the exact same as they were out of the box. And in a few examples, they were actually faster. So as long as the fans are well kept, it should perform about the same. Like there should be no performance drop off. If a company tells you that there's a performance drop off, it's because they probably want you to buy their new GPUs. So yeah, I'm comparing this against the RX 6600. I got that for 180, and it's about, you know, it's worse performance, but it's about the same price. So we're gonna really compare the two. I know a lot of people in the entry level are looking at those cards, so why not take this card? You know, this card is a good card as well. It's a good option. So I just wanna, let's put them head to head and see how well they do. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so the first game that we are testing today is Spider-Man. So in Spider-Man, you know, the game is very playable. It's a harder game to run, but at very high settings, we were getting about 76 frames with the 1080 Ti and 72 with the RX 6600. The 1% lows are pretty even, 43 and 50. Yeah, so this game ran pretty well on both. Now let's hop over to Battle Royale, Fortnite. And in Fortnite, we were playing at the 4K Epic preset. This is where the GTX 1080 really stretched its legs. I mean, this thing was getting above 60 FPS almost the whole time. Wow, the RX 66 was lagging behind at 43 FPS. The 1% lows on the RX were terrible, 17. I mean, this game's a stuttery mess, so I mean, it's not, you know, it's not reminiscent of the card. All right, now let's hop into Apex Legends. Now on Apex Legends, this was actually a lot closer than I thought. The RX 6600 did end up pulling ahead in this one, so I was very surprised with this. The game still ran amazingly. I mean, this is the max preset on 1080p. This game is just so well optimized. 117, 1% low, 120 GTX 1080. All right, next, a brand new game, Shatterline, also on the Epic Game Store, I think on Steam as well. This game ran poorly on the RX 6600. I don't know what was happening here, but it was very stuttery. 25%, 1% lows. See, my graph can't even hold it. And 137 average. Next, we're going on to Warzone. Let's do Warzone Last Stand. This game was very close, very, very close. This game runs very well on AMD cards, so for it to be close at all means that the GTX 1080 Ti is just faster. So yeah, I think there's like a 10 to 15% performance boost on AMD cards. I don't know why. I think the game is just better optimized for it. But yeah, that'll be the end of our testing today. I am going to go over some alternatives and have some final closing statements. But thank you guys for watching if you got to this point. I really do appreciate it. My channel is brand new, well, brand new-ish, but I'm really trying to grow it from the ground up. The reason why I haven't posted that much this week is because I'm learning how to use Premiere Pro, which is actually very hard for somebody who's, you know, been editing on Shotcut. Very, very like just clips and snips, like nothing crazy. So I'm really trying. All right, guys, some other alternatives for you to be picking up on the used market. In my opinion, the second best option would be the RX 6600 right now. The third best option, in my opinion, would have to be the RTX 2060. I mean, this is a great way to get into, you know, ray tracing in DLSS at a very low price. I've seen many of these on eBay in my local market for under 200, sitting around 180. I think 180 is about the average. Obviously, you can find new ones for like 220 because they have the KO version on Amazon for 220, I believe, which is still a great deal. If you're, you know, worrisome about buying used parts, which I do understand as like a novice, you know, if you don't know what to look for, you can kind of get screwed over sometimes. But in my opinion, every single time I bought a graphics card on Facebook Marketplace or eBay or wherever, it's actually worked out of the box. You know, that's probably not like the majority of people, like if you buy and sell graphics cards all the time, but I have not had any issues, and I probably bought 20 or 30. The next option that I would say is a pretty viable option is the GTX 1660 Super. This card you can find in your local market for like 140 all the time. I mean, people are offloading these cards at a crazy rate. I bet you there's like 10 or 15 listings in like a 15 square mile radius around where I live of just 1660 Supers. Everybody's upgrading right now, and I guess that was a super popular card. And, you know, still a super viable card. I mean, it's not too far off a 2060. You know, if you want to play competitive games like Apex Legends, Fortnite, you want to do some light streaming and has the NVENC encoder, like literally it is a great all-around card for anything you really need at the sub $200 mark. And it's, you know, in the 140s, 150s. Now on Steam, I don't know if it's 140, 150. I'll put the prices up on the screen, but I think it might be a little bit higher. But I still have seen examples going brand new for 190 or so. So, I mean, if you wanted to save some money, put your budget down even lower, that would be a great option. Alright guys, so that about wraps up this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like and comment down below what you'd like to see next. I'm going to let this video play out, but until next time, peace.